So with the Heat braced for a title defense which begins tonight, we take a timeout with John Thompson, who sat down with two key figures in that title run. One, a dominant force who makes good on his promises. The other, one of the standard bearers for the new generation of NBA stars. They've had a few months to savor their championship, but now they hear the questions. Where's the motivation? Does this team a year older have what it takes to repeat? Well, the coach sat down with Shaquille O'Neal and Dwyane Wade to talk about where they've been, where they're headed, and the new challenges they may find along the way.
There's no greater satisfaction in sport than to bury those who had you dead. How did it feel winning that championship?
It actually felt pretty good. You know, they counted us out all year. Some people even started planning parade routes, and it kind of amped us up a little more. We have a great motivator in Coach Riley, but when we get upset, we come out with that fire. We come out with that desire.
Based on your shaky regular season, when did you ever feel that we can win this thing?
Well, we always felt that we had the talent. We felt that, if you look around the board, we had enough, but it was going to take a while, and you can't put a timetable on when it's going to click. This guy sitting to my right is a big reason why, I go out there every night and play what I am, because, like you said, he is one of the greatest players in the game, and he could have came in and demanded the ball. Who was going to argue with that? But he came in and said, we're going to do this together.
Dwyane, you played with the United States team this summer. Did you miss the big fella?
Yeah. He sure did.
I know you've always realized it. Did you look and say, where's Shaq?
Not at all.
Number 8.
Of course, Shaq is Shaq, but we got some good young players on the team.
Baby Shaq was killing y'all. From Greece.
Yeah, Baby Shaq from Greece. He was putting it on us. We got some good young players on the team. And, we'll be all right. I ain't worried about it.
You better be all right if you can't come back to America.
We're going to be all right.
Shaq, I was just wondering what your feelings were when you saw this. I praise the young fella all the time. But when I saw this, I said, now I wonder what's going on in Shaq's mind. This humble young man.
when I'm in like CVS or like those stores, and you know how you walk by the magazine section?
Yeah.
I don't look at the magazine with half-naked men on the cover. I don't look at those types of magazines. He's a good-looking young man. This is nice.
Behind all of that, how have you been able to maintain? Well, Shaq, has he maintained his humility?
Oh, he has.
They keep, my teammates, they stay on me. They stay on me all day long.
Does the age of your team concern you?
No, because when you get older, you have to be smarter. And we will be smarter. Of course, a lot of teams that can run and do all that, but, we just got to play our game. We play our game, pound it inside, and, do what we do. It eliminates a lot of that stuff.
Since you've gone through it so much, the level of expectation has always been on you. And how would you tell him to handle it? Because, in a sense, it's new to him.
It's new to him, but good thing about this gentleman right here is he's humble. And another good thing about him is he doesn't accept that he's good yet.
What is he done?
Like I always tell him, hey, I need you to score 50 tonight. Like, nah, I can't do that. I gotta get you involved first and kick it out to Twyane and see what he's doing, and then when y'all throw it back out, I'll do it. Like, I always test him out like that every night. Like, yo, man, my knees hurt. I need you to score 40 tonight. Well, nah, get your knees ready, because I'm coming to the home and throw you a lot.
When people are evaluating players in the NBA, they always say they're Shaq. And then let's start evaluating people. What do you mean when you say that Shaq is Shaq?
You know what you're going to get out of Shaq. He's going to shoot 60%. He's going to be 9-10 rebounds, 2 blocks. He's going to get, his touches down low. And you know what you're going to get out of him. You know you're going to get this guy who's going to bring life to anybody he touches.
You predicted that you would win here like Muhammad Ali and came down here and did it. What the heck gives you the incentive to win another one?
Something called personal legacy. When I was his age, all I wanted to be was a leading scorer in the league. But that wasn't winning me championships. So the day I stopped worrying about that and just, playing good, consistent ball, shoot 60% from the field, get 9, 10 rebounds a game, stay out of foul trouble. That was the day I started winning. He's going to take most of the shots. I'll probably get the second most attempts. And we all realize that and we all accept that. And that's how you go with it.
The numbers in the postseason for Shaq and Flash, and look what Dwyane Wade did in the NBA Finals at nearly 35 a night. As Miami down 2-0 and down double digits in the fourth quarter, then win 4 straight games and claim the title. Magic, I want to know, there's no better motivator than your old coach, Pat Riley. How does he convince the Miami Heat and motivate them to repeat as champions of the NBA?
Well, first of all, it's really easy. When you have a man who's been through it before, like both Pat Riley and Shaquille O'Neal has been through this before, they can share their experiences with the players. And I think what I really love about Pat Riley and Shaquille O'Neal, Pat went to Shaquille and said, hey, look, this is Dwyane Wade's team. And so can you accept the second role? And Shaquille is a great man, and he can accept the second role. And so give Shaquille a lot of credit.
Logging on to NBA.com. Talking about some good layup line video to get you going on opening night. Shaquille O'Neal and the Miami Heat ready to take on the Chicago Bulls in the season opener, ring night on TNT.